Marvel has traced Dr. Faustus and more of the stolen sanctum artifacts to an isolated stretch of the Newark harbor. That means we're going to get an intel cache from this, and we can bring someone with us.
There it is again. That strange gamma energy signature. The green numbers, as Bruce says. The Hydra-tech we found is saturated with the same fluorescence.
And what does Dr. Banner have to say about that?
Can't get an answer from him. He's gone off the grid. AWOL. Happens sometimes when he's working something out.
What kind of something?
The really big kind. Then what now? We find ourselves another doctor who specializes in creepy gamma science. Just so happens I know of one who recently opened up shop in the area. Of course, he's barking mad.
Faustus.
One and the same.
Well, I suppose you two do have some catching up to do.
Oh, you know. Hydra secrets, dastardly plans, the odd bomb launched in my face.
How soon before we begin the hunt?
Based on the intel we've recovered? Now.
Yep, I got my ancestral outfit this time. Who do we bring? And what do we bring? Who's good for this? We should bring one of our own friends here. Well, they're all our friends. I mean, probably should bring a story person. I smile because usually what I do is I'll bring Doctor Strange because he can restore the combat item. We don't have just healing salve anymore. We can just draw 2 cards. Or do we want to cure in case somebody's stunned? See, that's when it gets tricky when you have 1 slot. And yeah, I know, I think I just put into research 2 slots, but that's not going to stop us. We have to do a mission, whether it's this or Deadpool. Assume we're not going to be lacking in cards. Let's do this in case somebody gets, you know, stunned. I have to change his layout here. I'll take 1 less Winds of Watum. I will include Astral Meditation. So there's too much skill, huh? Well, I never really care for Blessing of Shanti. I put that in the beginning because we have to. So what else do we do? This beefs us up for free. It's never free if it costs heroism, by the way. I'm almost tempted to bring this one. This means resist. The difference between block and resist is obviously block is an amount that is allotted that they can smack you down for and you're not affected. And resist, it doesn't affect you. So it's good. And cures everybody if there's a problem right at that moment. Gives 2 resists if he has a lot of, you know, he generates a lot of heroism, but he also eats heroism. Okay, so or this lovely 1-shot. Damage each enemy in an area, leave a crater. It's always fun. I like that. Let's do it. Alright, let's do that. He's always a valuable asset. In the past campaigns, they did tend to bring him to the
My old buddy,
campaigns.
Dr. Faustus. He'll be thrilled to see us.
It is not hard to detect the sarcasm in your voice.
Faustus isn't his real name, though. It's Faustus. So glad I didn't have to change my name.
Well, hello there.
Oh, looks like it's raining this morning. Tonight it's gonna be forage time. I'm gonna pick those reagents tonight.
You'll be heading into New York near the harbor. Faustus is overseeing Hydra operations in the area. There must be something important down there if he's shown up personally. Stay focused and try and keep a low profile. If you think Lilith's forces are corrupted, you don't want to meet the Port Authority.
Ooh. I don't think it's the Port Authority themselves that's the problem. It's what lingers about in the Port Authority. You know what? That was a long time ago. When my friends and I go all over New York, and when we were younger, Port Authority was a place you didn't frequent unless you had to. Unless you had to take a bus to leave the city.
Careful. Careful! She will no doubt be very temperamental after such a long journey. There. My beautiful, terrible girl. You'll be free of confinement soon enough. Free to unleash Mother's righteous fury upon her enemies. The weak, the ignorant, the unworthy.
My point exactly.
Well, that certainly looks familiar.
Dark magic. I can feel it, just like before.
Plus, he's boosted the gamma signature. Must be the new and improved extra evil model.
Ah yes, coming soon to a deserted dock near you.
So glad you discovered television.
Whatever this thing is, it's clearly important to Faustus.
And Lilith.
Which means it's worth a closer look.
Way ahead of you there.
Okay, defeat all enemies. Of course, there are 2 encounters. This is the first part. Defeat all enemies to complete this encounter.
Hydra has the upper hand.
And we just got 2 heroism from Dr. Strange.
We've seen what those charges are capable of. Don't get cocky just because you've got Captain Marvel to fall back on.
No, please. Come, examine the device closely. I think you'll find it's not so easy to dismiss this time around.
Really wish we could get this clown off our comms.
I'm sure Mr. Stark will get around to it eventually.
Well, I know someone who can... Hopefully it's not too clear that he gets injured. That would be silly. Good, it's a good distance.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
Okay, these are all... You know, there's not too much going on here. We don't have any hero... Well, you know what? Oh, that's right, we brought that. I'm going, well, it'd be nice if... Alright, let's see what we can get rid of right now. That might actually come in handy. Kind of like that one, but I want to draw cards is what I want to do. Oh, you're kidding me. See, this is exhaust, so I don't want to lose it. The other stuff is different, but when it's something that's a one-shot and then goodbye. It's not in the deck anymore. I don't want to do that. They'll come back. Nice. Kinda. No. However, it did occur to me we could take... Well, he's too little. What's the point? It's more like... It's still not enough. See, that's how you wake the guy up. You take this. I notice hers isn't exhaust, which is impressive. Still not enough. Something lacking in these special cards at this point. It's more like we have preparatory stuff here.
What's this? You'd think after 80 years of failure, Hydra would throw in the towel already.
See, none of these are going to her. Oh, there's one. So she could smack him back and knock him out. We really don't have a reason to do this either. This is frustrating. Okay.
Let me show you the way.
Now that was something.
Wouldn't even reach him anyway, even if we had the heroism. Is it worth doing this? I suppose it would be. To get one card back.
Watch and learn. The light shines on the most dutiful.
Where we are here. Oh, this guy's invisible.
This has your name on it!
We both know you're much too strong for them, Carol.
At least monsters are wild and unpredictable. These Rent-A-Mercs have no gumption.
Okay, now she's ready, and let's see now.
We serve until the end.
He's not left. He don't got much left.
Reinforcements inbound.
Can we have attack cards, please? Hello? Raising hand here? We got 4 card plays and
Once my device
more heroism.
disintegrates, the great Captain Marvel, the others will have no choice but to listen. Even that fool Crossbones will be forced to acknowledge my greatness. And Mother will be so pleased when I deliver her your ashes.
Not as happy as I'll be when I deliver my fist to your face.
I kind of like... Well... See, we don't seem to have attack cards. Not happy about that. I am happy about getting rid of him.
Come, let us work together.
That was awesome.
I kind of like that. Hunter, is that something you can do, or is that too far to? Is that one of those things we have to earn too far? Oh, perfect. So then what? I guess. Really? Really? I'm sure that's very nice. Can we have an attack card, please? Hello? Raising hand again? We have to go... oh, okay. You know that's not going to give us 4 card plays.
Let's give
Because we're going to go to the next thing. Thank you.
a gift from the ancient traditions.
I don't remember having Holy Burst. We don't want to hit him because he's going to get injured. We're not there yet. When the current... See, this is different. See how we're going to lose it? He's going to be, like, doubled over because we've smacked a guy into him. But it's going to be different when the current research is done. He's going to... They can point at him. He's going to be extra down. If he was higher up, he'd be extra down. And Strange would just bring out a spell and hit him too. So we're just gonna flop him over.
I'm on it.
I saw it like that once, centuries ago.
And she got a counter
No more
too.
time to waste. Let us go.
Car plays won't matter.
Even you must have detected the latest modifications to my device, Captain Marvel. I'm afraid you'll find her energies not so easily absorbed this time. No! Please! You cannot fail me!
Owed you one.
One.
Now thus will be done.
Typical.
For Hydra.
Now, here we go. Capture an agent. Capture Hydra agents. This is capture Faustus. Break protection on Faustus. Use capture agent card to secure them. After capturing the agent, defeat all remaining enemies.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
Not a problem.
Excellent. And we have two. We have two mind bendings in our hand. The hand doesn't change. So we already.
Many before you have tried and failed.
We could immediately take care of that. Back an easy guy, then what?
Now's our chance. Take Faustus into custody before he can regain his bearings.
The game's cues are a little bit messed up. We're not doing anything until the enemy does what we want it to do.
Let's see how tough you are.
Oh, that guy's still around. Good. Know me, I like having Venom do something like
Excellent.
that.
Hydra won't let us take him so easily, though. Stay alert.
Venom creeps up and
We're
goes,
not
"Rah!"
quite ready to give up just yet.
Oh, I kind of like this. Finish them up. Okay.
We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Oh no, it's okay. We'll be fine. Everybody say we need cards. Oh, this is gonna be delicious. It's worth one of my resists. Oh my god. Oh no, Dr. Strange is gonna get hit. No! Can we, like, not have him get injured, please? Oh, this would have been a good thing. But he's gonna get down to 3. I don't want to knock him out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And not Doctor Strange.
Hunter's legend grows before our very eyes.
Look at that. Look at that. We got. Look what he got. Oh, I like 6 heroism. 6 heroism is nice. Man, look at that. Look at that. Was that awesome? Oh my god, that was so cool. You know what? No, we have 1 heroism. I'm not gonna do that. And granted, we can get rid of. That's what I want.
This won't end.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good hit.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Okay. Okay. It's free. I'll take it.
Is that all?
And she's in binding mode, right? So It's a treat.
Well, that's exciting.
Okay, who's here? Everybody else is cleared. It's just these two goons? I love it. Yeah, any direction. Thanks, guys. This is the hunter's turn. Oh, there's one goon over there. It's a good thing this is quick.
No mercy for the suffering. Hell yeah.
Oh, please. Really? You think we need it at this point? Anybody need any, Nobody's really down too much. He's not down really either. Good. Good. There, let's go home.
We've done it. Excellent work.
No! I'm still here, you idiots!
Truly not your day, is it?
You think you scare me? I, who serves at the right hand of the demon mother, who hears the whispers of the dark god Chthon,
Who was chosen to learn his secrets in the one true tome of creation.
do you really think I could be afraid of you?
Yeah.
What? What? You want to know?
Everything.
Crossbones.
Crossbones. Always hits the target. Often misses the point.
Hydra's Black Ops Division. You should see the file Steve's got on the guy.
Faustus must have outlived his usefulness to Hydra. And sadly, us.
Perhaps not. If decades of fighting the undead have taught me one thing, there's always an answer. Provided you dig deep enough.
Nice. Let's get that back to the Abbey. Only maybe wipe it down with a napkin first.
Could have gone bad if I didn't pay attention, and Strange would have gone smacked. Okay, this is a classic shot. Why wouldn't I keep it? And you know, I don't know. Should I keep it as a comic book? The one thing that doesn't belong there is... Why'd you put Doctor Strange's symbol? That is so dumb. But also, the fact is, we don't want these things anyway. The only reason those things are in the lower left corner in comics is because when they started using barcodes, they put a barcode there. And that obscured part of the cover. And when they had direct versions, aka they were sold in comic book shops, they didn't have the barcode. They would have the icon of the hero. So that wouldn't even be the icon of the hero. So there we go. We'll keep that. Well, this needs to be fixed. I think it's got a little bit of a scale to it. We could do this properly. Okay. Think that's it. She gets that. Not everybody gets a solo. Spider-Man got that solo as well with Fallen Venom. We got to do that. There we go. So, the big question is there a second club meeting? Now we've set the story in motion another notch. I suspect we're going to be going to the shop. I never got to use the combat item. You know, I probably was better off getting the two. Oh, do we have another EMO Kids meeting? That's what that's looking like. And it's raining, and looks like Agatha wants to talk to me. Let's talk to her about it.
Fine, speak.
Let me guess. Could not sleep? Starting to become a common theme here.
It was not always the case. The Abbey was once a different place. I was happy here once.
Now that is something I would like to see.
I suppose I have earned that. I have been extra me lately, as Nico says. It is just that for so many nights now, every time I close my eyes, all I see is Wanda, drowning within darkness, calling to me. I do not think I will ever sleep again. Not until we find her.
Lately, I have come to believe there are no such things as mere dreams.
I knew you would understand.
What do you think Wanda is trying to say to you?
That she's still alive, waiting for us to pull her from your mother's arms, bring her back into the light. Like me, you also have a connection to the darkness, Hunter. Don't you also hear it calling out to you in your dreams sometimes? Whispering secret things, dark things.
Yes. My mother. She visits me in my dreams.
I know. I have heard you call to her in your sleep. I simply did not expect you to be so honest.
I know she is trying to manipulate me, but there are times when I feel a longing within her emptiness that is difficult to ignore.
The others would not understand. Do not worry. Your secret is safe with me. Well, I guess I should get back to not sleeping and let you get some rest. Sweet dreams, Hunter.
Okay, let's see, who else? Let's see, we just did one with Captain Marvel and Doctor Strange.
Bună ziua.
Hello. Let's see now. Stark wants to talk. What's up with him?
Hey there, Hunter. You have a minute to spare? Because this misery sure would like some company.
Okay.
What is troubling you, Tony?
Oh, I don't know. Pick your poison. I'm living in the Amity Horror House. My roommate is depressed. Oh, and I have a roommate and not my own executive suite at the nearest resort. The espresso machine is broken. The world is turning into the cover of a 90s metal album. And the big guy, well, he's not answering his phone. So you tell me, Hunter, what's not to be troubled about?
Well, you know, they each have their own quarters, so that's all BS anyway.
I am also concerned about Banner.
Because you care about him, or because of the mission?
Because you care about him. You Avengers understand what it means to have another warrior's back. Something I admire.
Oh, we have our flaws too. Believe me. Banner isn't known to be the most emotionally stable, and when the pressure ramps up, well, let's just say he doesn't have the kind of nervous breakdown that results in basket weaving and a week-long yoga retreat. Things get messy. Not being able to see how he's holding up is proving a challenge.
One we must endure for the time being.
Thanks for the talk.
Anytime, Tony.
So, I always give credit where due for, magic. I will always give her the dark answers. We'll still make it. Hey!
Good girl, Charlie.
Hunter.
Ew. So, Captain Marvel is probably in the war room. Oh, no, she's working out over there. Doctor Strange is pondering over there. I'm gonna check that out. That's interesting. He's working overnight.
Faustus is cursing our names right about now.
He dead. He ain't cursing nothing. He gone. He dead.
I've peered into many realities, Hunter, and never saw us fighting side by side. It's nice to be surprised.
You know, this is the thing. See the Orb of Agamotto? This is a major, major item in his arsenal. And that's the thing he uses to peer. So if it's safely here in the forge, what's his excuse? It's called plot hole. Thank you, writers. Don't know enough about him, do you? Just tapped in on the fanfic. He's not a friend of Tony Stark. Now let's see. On to the good stuff. Oh, wait. The Hidden Veil of Gods and Man, Volume 1, excerpt. Known as the Searcher of Worlds, Ostra broke free of Chthon aeons ago, drifting between the stars for millennium. It's actually millennia. Millennium is singular? It is thought that a mere fraction of the Elder God's power could bridge the cosmos. In recent centuries, the Earth's most powerful sorcerers have banded together to form a secretive organization known as the Gatekeepers, and each sect believing that believing that power could be harnessed to track the Elder God's movements. Okay, now.
Was there something you wanted to tell me?
Have you ever noticed an unusually ornate bowl sitting near my altar? Keep an eye out for it the next time you're there. You'll know it when you see it.
Oh yeah, we've seen it. We just don't have a reason to, put anything in it right now. We need more artifacts that we can use the proper word of power to do it. Okay, Notes on Transient Antiquity, Royal Society Lectures, 1921, Miller and others. While not common, offering bowls have been discovered in many centralized temple locations. These ornate bowls are believed to have been used in sacrificial rituals associated with the Elder Gods, but their specific purpose is unknown. Well, it's to get keys. I thought everyone knew that. Sure. Okay, so, we're gonna go foraging. The good news is, for you, dear viewer, is that there isn't much to traverse yet. I mean, we do have a lot of stuff we've opened up. And yes, I have been known to pick mushrooms on the way to a mission. They will follow me. I'm the hunter, you know. There's nothing here. So, we're gonna go on the rounds. First, we're gonna go to the secluded spots, like Hunter's Folly. There should be some witch hazel and chicken mushrooms in this area. I have not seen the usual witch hazel yet in this spot. It's a bit odd. but the more the merrier, when we can make some really good items in the cauldron. Next, we're going to go... Dreamer's Descent takes us all sorts of wonderful places, so... For Dreamer's Descent itself, as witch hazel, chicken mushrooms, and... wolfsbane. We're going to be making a kind of detour. I'm not going to do the bulk of the chicken mushrooms in the Abbey nearby grounds. What we're going to do is... I don't usually go here. I usually go to... here. I'll be doing that. There's usually more manifestations the day after, so for oyster mushrooms. Now we're going to go in this direction because we're going to now go to Agatha's altar. We may have already been there, but I'm going to just visit the altar, and that might trigger something for the future. And we have a whole mess of other things here. We've got the same ones. We've got chicken mushrooms, we've got witch hazel, we've got wolfsbane. We have limited access down here, and for now there might be a little bit of witch hazel. Eventually there'll be some more valuable stuff when we open up the area. On to the other spots. I don't know, sometimes there's witch hazel. Not so much here. There's usually a lot of witch hazel here, so I'm just waiting for that to start manifesting. Here we go. Some have started in. I don't know why certain areas of Hunter's Folly, known for having witch hazel, are not growing any yet. It doesn't matter which side. Yeah, you approach the.
Was this bowl always here?
Oh no! You didn't. You didn't get stuck on that. Okay, so today is what? Today is a waning moon. You know, we have our limitations because we only have 2 words of power, but we do have one that could work. We can open a book on the waning moon. So this is how it is done. We're going to be doing that. This bowl always here. Okay, so you take a book, you put the book in on a waning moon.
This looks like it belongs here.
And you open a book. You get the usual gloss reward, but also a key. So you get the key too. And that's why we do certain ones. The exception, which is why we don't like it, is an amulet / necklace, because they don't have any correspondences. They just give you gloss, and the last thing we need right now in our life is gloss, right? We have 34,000 gloss accumulated over 2 campaigns. We don't need gloss. Okay, so this area is done. These things don't connect so much anymore, but we can go overseas. She wants to talk to us because we've done a thing. We're gonna go to Stone Terrace, where we have more witch hazel and wolf's bane and chicken mushrooms. Something to think about. But we're gonna go back here first. Okay, my bad. I left something out.
Autumn must not see it that way.
Oh, come on. You can't do that to me. There we go.
The son of Gaia approves.
Okay, so I missed a spot. Sue me. Alright, okay, let's go to the rest of this area for our 3 favorites. This area which has the Witch Warren, which will be relevant eventually. We got everything pickable for now, but that will be an important spot. Usually there's chicken mushrooms on this tree. Not today. takes us to the northeast grounds. And a whole new mess of stuff that's grown back. Thank you. Death caps are very hardy. And so are moonflowers, but they only show up on certain nights, I think. Hence moon, certain phase I'm not paying attention to. But, and always depend on whether it's raining. They won't show up if it hasn't rained in a while. So we'll just go in this immediate area and then head over there on the bridge to the cemetery and such. That also is Agatha's cottage, that area. It's been a while, maybe. Well, it hasn't really been a while, has it? Because we went with Dr. Strange again and we didn't see anything, but it wasn't raining either. There might be fresh in there, might be fresh moonflowers, we don't know. So, yep, nothing. So, now we'll head for the other area across the bridge. Tree. Here you're going to be finding moonflowers and deadly nightshades when they manifest. Sometimes there are things all the way here, but not tonight. Hasn't had time to grow back. Next is going to be Agatha's cottage. Well, there isn't really anything at Agatha's cottage unless you have the occasional Wondergore Everbloom. And down the hill here, which is part of Gideon's Cross. Oh, it's always nice having fire in my face. Gideon's Cross has some exclusive items for now because they're what you more typically see in a spot that's needs to be unlocked. Okay, so this is also worth going. The back door. Oh. Alright. I don't remember this being anything that we have to do.
If it was here, Autumn would show me.
I mean, the mystery is the fact that we can't go in here because of the corruption that's grown. But we're here for the deadly nightshades, aren't we? They're very receptive to rain. So let's speak to Agatha. She's going to be here until it's time for us to go and we have the access to go through this. But right now, we need a certain moon seal for that, and that's not going to happen until we cross a certain threshold of our story, our main story missions.
Agatha, what is this?
The corrupted influence of the Elder God Chthon. But we won't be able to heal the Abbey grounds until we've recovered the moon seal, stolen by Hiram Shaw.
So, that'll be for another time. She will be here and will trigger a speak dialogue, so we just need to pretty much ignore it at this point, now that we've done it. So this is always going to have Dryad Saddles and Doll Eyes. But just like this area, once you're through it, it's going to have other things. So that's all we get from now is whatever's here of those items. And whenever it rains, they show up. Well, you could count on any fungi showing up when it happens. So, I think we're pretty much through everything. Haven't left anything out. So we've really collected, other than the oyster mushrooms in the area immediately around the Abbey, we have collected everything. And at this point, we could go back to this because she probably wants to follow up about the offering bowl.
Hello, Hunter.
Hello. She hasn't gone back to sleep yet. And they do that.
Hey.
Is that meant to be an offering bowl on the altar?
Interesting magic, isn't it? Were you able to make it work?
Yes. It responded to my voice.
Excellent, my dear. You always exceed expectations. Try using different combinations of words and offerings. You never know what you might get.
Now, there's one key difference between practitioners in general and sorcery, and I've crossed over into that by using the words of power of the Elder Gods. When you invoke or channel an entity for your spell work or your power or your energy, that is pretty much the definition of what a sorcerer does, as opposed to, making healing herbs or invoking as part of a prayer or a blessing a god or goddess, which is of course very typical. Witchcraft has always been a form of veneration of an entity for our existence, and those who are pagan attribute certain things, just like, as always, if it's been Roman or ancient Greek, or they do that also in Hindu, right? And in neo-paganism, depending on the culture, certain ones are for hunt, certain things are for fertility, certain things are for moon phases, certain things are for prosperity. So it's more of a metaphor when that happens, whether they believe in whether they believe there's an actual god or goddess there or not. It's more of a way of dealing with profound things that are beyond humanity and life as we know it. So that's where gods and goddesses come from in those. And only later it started becoming corrupted when they're using them as a reason to control masses of people. But a sorcerer deals with actual entities that channel energy through them. So that's when we have the word of the gods, and we have 2 of them out of the 4. we are engaging in sorcery at that point. It is not the same. Anyway, enough lessons. They're saying that we've got a lot of neat stuff now. You know what? We do have a lot of neat stuff. I would say we have a lot of... Oh, I would like armor stands. Thank you. I don't like regal bed. I can never get into something like that. I like my bed. Charlie would like that. Now they give you more than just one frame, it's a whole series of them. Okay, I think it's good for now. So we've got a lot of memories to put in here. Looking forward to that. Uh-oh, visit from Mom. Yeah, we took care of your Faustus, didn't we?
You found your way back to me. This new world suits you well. You look strong.
What is it you want?
To love you. To be there for you as a mother should.
Love? That word must burn your lips.
Burn? You have no idea. It is the only thing that fuels me. Everything I have done, everything I do, everything I will do is for you, child. Always for you. Can you honestly say the same about Sarah? Surrounding you with heroes who will gladly return you to your grave after you've exceeded your use.
Wait, not this again.
Poor child. How did you end up so alone?
I should take a look and see what that threshold is.
Another dream. This cannot be a coincidence.
Abbey Club invite. Before club meeting can be scheduled, the club runner will first message to ask if you're ready. Respond to their message, and the club will happen on the next night the club members are free. So, okay, so it does show 20 is the first threshold. The inner 20 seem to be balance, and then from there it's different. See, how come I got rid of it here? How come everybody else? I don't get that. Well. Who wants to talk? Captain Marvel has been looking through that stuff. Dog is watching Deadpool do weights. And I'm gonna check and see whose room is open. Maybe we've got something for him. Nobody here. You know what we haven't seen yet? We have not seen Ebony. Okay. This is Eddie Brock's room. Mr. Conspiracy Theorist. You don't have anything yet for him. This is one of those broken DLC frames. It never works, no matter what you do, whatever angle. It just is not functioning. It's there. They never actually add anything to it. Let no script to it. Ooh, gift! Root beer! Bottle of 18-year aged root beer. Well, if it's been sealed, it should be good. Oh, good morning.
Hey, Hunter. Got a minute to talk?
Sure.
What is on your mind, Robbie?
Fear, anxiety, doubt, you know, a bunch of feel-good thoughts and feelings about where this team is headed.
Why is that?
Wanda is gone. And all calls to Banner are going straight to voicemail. Everyone's on edge about it, and that puts me on edge, you know?
Try not to worry too much, Robbie.
Kinda hard not to. Worrying is like Sparky's full-time job. You know, I can't help thinking. The Avengers are so preoccupied with reaching Banner. But I bet no one would notice if I took off and joined Hydra or just, I don't know, disappeared.
Now. Oh, we'd notice.
Robbie, everyone here would notice, including me.
I'm not so sure about that.
I am. If you were to fall off the map, I would toil day and night to find you.
Yeah. I guess you are pretty stand-up that way.
I try.
Well, I guess I should go find Peter. See if he wants to chill. Might take my mind off things, you know?
That is a good idea.
See you around.
Hello, little baby. How you doing? And why aren't I getting a prompt from you? Well, be that way.
I'm all for random acts of violence, especially towards Hydra.
Oh, there you go.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
I have to start bringing these people to Havens. No, we got a help a hero.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Magic holds up a yellowed roll of parchment. I found this scroll in the library. It's a spell that claims to grant great power. Do you want to try it? I could get a key for that. Absolutely, or these old spells are never that simple. We should turn this over to Caretaker. I usually wouldn't, but I get a key from it, so that's the answer.
Thanks, Hunter.
What do we have right now? We have fresh and fruity. We've got root beer, and we got a goblet. Fresh and fruity is pretty popular. If if you're not Wolverine or someone like that, fresh and fruity does work very well. For him, I would say the root beer would work. He wants to help out. Okay.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
I should be out there. I can help. Accepting this request will grant a combat bonus to Robbie Reyes for the next mission. Bring him on the next mission. On the very next mission? I have a day to complete? Well, I was planning on going to a, a DLC mission, but okay.
Thanks, Hunter.
I have to do one of those anyway, right? Now, Nico has a superlink message. We might as well read all that. There's probably more than one. Okay. Alright. Tony Stark. That's the third news story this week about a beached whale that explodes. I've seen that one with the grainy footage. Didn't they blow it up with dynamite? Yes, the falling chunks crushed cars. How did you see that in Limbo? I said this week. 2 on the eastern seaboard, 1 in Iceland. So what? Dead whales explode sometimes, gases and whatnot. Do their burst entrails usually spell out symbols on the hunter's collar? Okay, that's weird. I want to thank everyone for being cool about the whole secret identity thing. In one day, I've more than doubled the people who know, and it still feels incredibly odd. We get it, it's part of the business. And if it does get out, I would be convinced to put the genie back in the bottle. What? How? You got mad hacks? Mad hacks? What are you, television for old people? I have a magical staff that can rewrite reality. You have a what? My web shooter is pale in comparison. Hey, your web shooters are cool. You got time to show me how you put them together? Sure, you got a workshop or something? Oh, is that how it starts? Not yet, but we can find some space. Hashtag get a room. Oh wow, we've got a lot of things for her. Hiya, Hunter. All the other EMO kids have time to meet. What about you? I can meet you outside your room on the next night everyone's available. Sure. Next. Hey, Hunter. Robbie has magic skiff covered. The next person to ask is Blade. We can't put up decorations too early or magic will see them, but he's fast, so he can get them ready while I steer her clear of the common room. I will talk to Blade. Hey, Hunter. Anytime you want to hang out, I'm there. It's always fun time with you. Was wondering if we had time to talk privately. Ooh, update.
So, like, Hunter, don't let this go to your head, but I think you're okay.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I see you trying to make me feel included, and I thought I should take a moment to thank you for not leaving me out. Caretaker makes me feel like a child sometimes, but you don't, so, like, thanks.
She said that to me too.
Caretaker sees herself as the matriarch of this team, and as a maternal figure, she tends to be protective of her own.
Seriously, Hunter? Are you suggesting she's just being overprotective of me?
Of all of us.
Or just protective.
Gah, you know what? Never mind. I came out here to thank you for putting your trust in me, and I'm determined to keep it positive. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I see you making an effort to not make me feel like a complete reject, and I appreciate that. I need all the allies I can get on this apocalyptic reality show because I do not want to get voted out of this abbey or off this world.
Reality show? Vote?
Just try and not get eliminated, Hunter.
Dun dun dun! Nico on the board. Oh. We had to talk to Blade. And we also have to talk to Carol.
I realize this isn't a formal military organization like Hydra, but when it comes to the recent behavior of Miko and Magic, the word insubordination comes to mind.
Wanda is their friend. I'd be more concerned if they weren't unhappy with the situation.
Then you agree with them? With their approach?
I might have done the same. Like you said, this isn't the military. You can give orders, but at the end of the day, we're all going along with you because we believe in what you're saying, not because of some title. Especially one like Caretaker.
I'm not sure how to take that, but I hear what you're saying, Blade.
Good, because I'm not about to play drill sergeant around here. Fighting prophecy is futile. Because fanatics will do anything in their power to ensure it happens.
Now, he is not a fresh and fruity. He is a metaphile.
Blade, can we speak in private?
Is it about the chore wheel? Because I'm not swapping.
No, it is not about that.
Chore wheel.
Good. Everyone knows how I feel about dish duty.
Oh, he doesn't mind cleaning the bathroom?
Nico needs
Cool.
help prepping for Magic's surprise party.
No. Hell no.
I thought you were close with Magic.
I am. That's why I won't do it. I told Nico and I'll tell you. Magic skims the last chapter of a mystery before starting the book. The woman does not like surprises.
Do you know why she dislikes surprises?
Does she need a reason? That's how she is.
Sounds like she would want to know about the party.
Might not go over well with Nico, but Magic would appreciate it. That's your call.
Well, is there anyone else who could help prep for the party?
Outside the Midnight Suns, that Parker kid has way too much energy. May as well put it to good use.
Thanks, Blade.
For what? Kid's annoying. You'd be doing me a favor by keeping him off my back. Do half vampires need sunblock? Can your fangs drain a cream-filled cake? If we bite each other, would we have the same powers? It never ends.
Okay. And there just happens to be Peter Parker over at the bar.
Evildoers beware.
Do you have time to speak in private?
Are you firing me? Am I getting fired?
Chill out,
No.
Peter. Jeez.
Why would you ask that?
I don't know. I panicked. Sure. Let's talk.
Nico needs help prepping for Magic's surprise party.
Really? She asked for me?
Yeah.
She asked for you by name.
I guess I made a good first impression. I usually don't. I always thought it was the mask. No eyes or mouth means you have to rely on body language for context.
So, is that a yes?
Sure. I'm the new guy. I get it. How can I pitch in?
She needs help decorating the party room.
I can tape balloons to the ceiling while standing on it. I am so in.
Okay. Next. Let's talk to Captain Marvel first, and then... we'll...
If you got a minute, Hunter, I'd like to check in.
I trust your analysis of that gamma bullet is going smoothly.
It's going, but I'm not.
Oh?
I was this close to getting Faustus to spill his guts. This close. Then friggin' poof! Crossbones turns his ass to ash with his magic bullet. Our forces are strained enough trying to keep up with Hydra. We could have used his intel.
We will prevail without whatever Hydra secrets Faustus had tucked away in his head.
Well, we don't really have a choice now, do we? God, I would have loved to have had the chance to interrogate that bastard. I had been waiting so long to get some one-on-one skull-pounding time with him. What a waste. Speaking of crushing Hydra skulls, I'm pretty sure Caretaker is waiting for you at the table with another mission. Let me know if you want me to join on whatever errand she sends you on. I could use some demon-pounding time, release some of the pent-up aggression I was saving for Faustus.
I will let you know, Captain.
Carol. Call me Carol.
Okay.
Yes, hello.
We need to talk.
Yes?
We should speak in private.
Just what I need. Intrigue. Lead the way.
Nico is planning to throw you a surprise birthday party.
And why do you tell me this?
I heard you hate surprises. I figured you would want to know.
Thank you for revealing this to me. Did she say how many people?
Just the Midnight Suns. Also Spider-Man.
Small crowd.
What now?
What else? I survived the party.
Okay, we done our duty there. She's somebody we can take out there, I think. What is magic like? She likes painting. Where is she again? She's right here. Perfect. The Eerie Ruins. Is that what we have? The Eerie Ruins.
Hunter, you need a hobby.
What, like this?
No, something you can do by yourself during the bleak moments.
I used to work with wood, carved my own toys, built some simple furniture. Tables were easier than chairs.
Have you thought about doing this again?
Maybe. The tools are different. I would need to find the right kind of wood. I'm sure there's some around the Abbey.
Hunter, if you ever carve me a toy, I will paint it.
You paint?
Nothing I would share. But that's the point of hobbies, yes? You do it for your own enjoyment.
Okay, let's get refreshing fruity. And
Hunter, you have excellent taste.
Ta-da! That'll kick her into first level. See? So tomorrow morning, ding, 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 ding. Now, next thing. I'm gonna do this first. Visit my friends. No, we're not changing it to the Midnight Moons. Don't ask.
I guess we should have brought a bulletproof vest for Dr. Faustus.
The Sanctorum can be a tricky piece of property to manage.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, the Sanctorum enjoys playing tricks on its property managers. Once it placed my cell phone into a pocket dimension simply because I left the alarm clock on while out on an expedition.
Ooh, I would have done that too.
I hope it's being kinder to Wanda. I see nothing but brightness in her prodigious talent. Your power grows with each passing day, Hunter.
I always love new stuff.
There's more to this workspace than meets the eye, Hunter. These flames aren't born of any fire.
Okay, let's get some good stuff going here. A second.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Oh yes, this is what we did first, because this way we could smack enemies into heroes, and yes. Okay, so it's kind of like a dance. Well, dance fight really. Dance fighting. What do you call that? A capybara? No, that's a little furry thing. It's Brazilian, right? Kappa. You know what I mean. You know what? I bet Blade knows. Okay. Item Splot 2. Okay.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going?
Another gamma coil, another 2 things to
Genius
salvage.
inventor strikes again.
Stop saying that.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. I'm here if you need me.
They're all 26. I mean... Let's put that in place so we can shove hit.
Good addition. Now let's get to work.
Excellent. A lot of people that are close, a lot of people that aren't close.
My lucky day, huh? Let's do it.
Ta-da!
See you around.
Thanks. Ah, somebody's taking a break.
Hello, Hunter.
I don't want to interrupt what you're doing. Can't get too close to these guys. They think you're gonna... you shoved them. See if there's anything lying around. That seems normal. Oh, well, we got the root beer, so I guess that's today's thing. Okay, so let's take a look first at the mirror table to see what they've got planned. And we could plan the next one. Research requirements. Research projects undertaken in the Forge often have specific requirements for different heroes. When choosing which abilities to upgrade in the yard, heroes tend to send an ops in the ward room or missions to take at the mirror table. Use Q to view pending research projects and any requirements they may have. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We've got a lock on several stuff. I don't know how the next one is already unlocked, but that's really unusual. But we do want to also work on this. This also counts as a story mission, so I'm not ready to zoom into this just yet. Maybe I want to do this. So that's going to be my next objective. The problem is we also have a hero mission. We also have help a hero. Oh yes, and we can do it in a matter of like minutes. Am I being overconfident? Maybe. So if I take like Robbie and Venom to defeat a nest mother, I think we can, do this and send a couple.
Tell me you found something good.
Send somebody on this.
This won't take long. Want to read something that'll make you weep?
Okay, so let's take a look and see what kind of heroes they want.
These are the current priorities.
That's any kind of hero, and that is any kind of hero. So that expires in 5 days. This expires like right away, apparently. We received coded message from Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience.
Yeah,
but I think we're past that.
Though he has little interest in the supernatural, he's deeply concerned by the increased Hydra activity in New York City. Caretaker and Fury have a complicated history. Send a hero to meet with Fury's agent and smooth things over. Okay, who needs a portrait for a room? You know what? I'll send him. Yeah.
I'm here if you need me.
I'm surprised he's not here. Well, he's over there, but usually hang out here in their battle outfits, so that's a little different. Let's see if there's any more essence here that I can grab from the morning. Nothing. Oh, hello, hello, hello.
Hunter, hello.
We finally met Ebony.
What have you been doing, Ebony?
Okay, start the mission with 6 heroism. I like it. Okay. The major arcana, esoterica of the divine, this is about tarot. Through 22 cards representing all facets of existence, the tarot has universal sight of our futures. No, it doesn't. Possess the tarot and you will take possession of your future. It's more of a therapy. It's more of a therapeutic item and not so much fortune telling, which is what, just like it says here, Why You're Doing It Wrong, that book that's on the shelf. Why You're Doing It Wrong. Yeah, you would be doing it wrong if you go to somebody who's using tarot cards for fortune telling. That's not what divination is. The Hidden Veil of Gods and Man, Volume 1, excerpt. Gaia is protectorate of our world and the single power that holds the darkness at bay. Her mere presence is vital to restoring balance within the elder gods and revitalizing the earth itself. Followers of Gaia seek to channel their restorative powers, and aid her against Chthon and its minions. Now, let's do this. Alright, now, where did we see this? Venom. Okay. Me. Ghost Rider. And draw 2 cards. This should be fairly quick. Famous last words. Oh, you guys could do it. Usually, I'm not going to jinx anything when I say usually, because there are exceptions. We can get this done in 1 turn. A Nest Mother is basically a remote manifestation of Lilith. It's usually protected by a guardian. She puts out purple rocks called altars. And they're like minions. When you smack those things, each time you do that, she gets taken down quite a bit. You get rid of all those. And that's why it's good to have someone like Venom, because he does chains. You do something like that, take her down, then you use something like Mindbender to drop the shield, and in a perfect world, you have Mindbender, and the Guardian turns around and smacks her a couple times, and then we just use like just about any attack card to finish her off, and we're done.
We need to take that monster out.
They have not lost focus yet.
Don't be swayed by her words.
We've got our Mindbender.
It's time. No can we eat?
Remember, each time he uses an ability, he gets hungry.
We are too much for you.
So far, so good. Isn't that nice? We got that combat bonus from Robbie.
Prepare to die.
So she's 127 left. This is 176. Just saying. So this is the next part. She's definitely closer than the dog is, so then we make our move. Oh my god. Wham! Okay. Who wants a little overkill? I think we should have a little overkill. Let's go home. Okay, that's it.
We should practice that for next time.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Yay! And that's how you defeat a nest mother. That was a lot of fun. I really did like that. So, let's see what we can do about making a better picture for us. Okay. We could make anything from here. Okay, so That's how big he is. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Well, it looks like we do have maybe an EMO Kids thing. Hello, little doggy.
Good girl, Charlie.
We have an EMO Kids meeting tonight. I also have to talk to Blade? I have a lot of people to talk to. Oh, I know what Blade's about. We'll be doing that after the EMO Kids meeting.
Konnichiwa, friendo.
Hello.
EMO Kids are meeting tonight. You in?
Well, if I'm not in, nobody's in. So yeah.
Lead the way.
Okay. Mystical Hypnotherapy, Part 2.
And the EMO Kids are back for another deep dive into the night of your death.
When can we start?
Soon. Strange asked to lead tonight's meeting. He's prepping the... I don't know what exactly. It involves a lot of weird math. While he's preparing his, the theorems, I guess? You should talk to Magic. She'll explain how we use ingredients.
You already provided ingredients, so it was pointless for Miko to send you. To make up for this, I shall tell you something of mild interest. Remember, ingredients make mystical trinkets. Excess trinkets go to you. I will provide a new list for the next meeting. Check your spark tomorrow. Enough about ingredients. I said more words than strange. Has he prepared yet? I have plans for after.
What plans?
Solitary plans.
She wants to hang out in limbo is what she wants to do.
All my preparations are complete. And now for a thorough explanation of this week's delicate divinations. However, Miss Minoru insisted I provide a summary, if you request it.
What about magic?
Did Miss Rasputin make a request?
And a gesture, neither which bear repeating.
Yeah, tell me.
I want to know exactly what you will do to me.
Wonderful. Our previous attempt to tease out your missing memories was limited by the ritual's pentagonal fundaments.
Oh no.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the concept of a hypercube?
Only in Bejeweled.
No matter. A hypercube is far too simplistic. We must turn to the humble pentaract.
Mm-hmm.
More precisely, a decaturonic inversion of the ritual framework. This shall augment the recovery of your memoria absentis.
Sure.
You know, I actually understand that.
I've completely lost you, haven't I?
Perhaps you could give me the summary.
We do the same as before, but this time we zap you with more mystical power.
That is it?
That's it. Shall we begin?
You know, all he said was he was going to take the pentaract and double it and invert one to make it like a symmetrical 10-sided star, 10-point star to restore my missing memory. And that's all he said.
Go ahead.
Where do your memories last leave off?
I was running through the Abbey grounds.
Good. Now, focus. And now, wake your mind from slumber.
I burst into the clearing, expecting an army. Instead, I find her. She sits at the center of a muddy circle. For a moment, I wonder if she sleeps.
Tell us, Hunter. Tell us who you see.
I see the mother of demons, herald of the manifold dream, she who tends what dwells beneath. I see Lilith. I see my...
Uh-oh.
What's happening here?
What, you got a spidey sense too?
I was taking a walk. I heard the chanting.
Crap, I messed up the binding formula.
As I most definitely told you, lemon-scented is no replacement for actual lemon.
What exactly is going on?
The Hunter's resurrection, though miraculous, was incomplete. We're attempting to restore a rather crucial set of memories.
How Hunter killed Lilith the first time.
You're not mad, are you?
I'm not mad. But next time you do this, I'd like to observe.
Of course! Next time.
We should have invited her.
Quiet, you.
You guys each have something to say? It'd be nice if you did.
You are definitely making progress. How are you feeling?
I am fine.
About Caretaker? We never invited her because it seemed cruel to make her relive your death.
Caretaker can observe, or she can leave. Those are her choices.
Lord knows, family can be complicated. I'll speak with her before the next meeting, smooth things over. And with that, we're done for the day. You leaving?
In a minute.
Let me know when you're heading out.
Okay, so first...
Hey, kiddo. Just be careful what you wish for.
Before, I thought this meeting would be useless. Now, an enjoyable kind of useless. So I shall remain.
You see? A much simpler method of restoring your memory. And nothing caught aflame.
And I didn't explode.
That's all we had. You taking off?
That is it for me.
Sounds good. See you next meeting.
Okay. I'm surprised I got something. Usually Dr. Strange gets it because he ran the meeting. Here we go. It's not that I need any of it, but we can salvage. Okay, so first of all, I can salvage stuff. And we have another... See, they gave you this upgraded Holy Gift. I thought I already had Holy Gift in here. I am mistaken. Holy Spark, I was sure I have over here. I got a better Holy Spark than you got. Holy Flame. I never really need that. Okay, and Doctor Strange got something. This, you know, when you're new, this is a big deal getting an upgraded card. At this point, you can't craft a second one, and unless something second comes, then you don't have something. So it's a whole different thing. Now, oh yes, we're handing in this task for Robbie.
What happened with Faustus?
Oh.
What shall we chat about?
I've been told Stark Enterprises can be a toxic workplace.
Yeah.
Looking forward to our next mission.
I guess we should have brought a bulletproof vest for Dr. Faustus.
Hail, Holy One! Or is it unholy? Yet to be determined.
Hi, kiddo.
Nice work back there. Oh, I was talking to the symbiote. You did good too, Hunter.
Thanks.
I need to get out there and crack some skulls, Hunter.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter.
Excellent. He's ready to level up. He's going to be the
my
first...
friend sense is tingling.
This is the first one that we're going to see that's going to go to 2.
I'm all for random acts of violence, especially towards Hydra.
Okay, so out here we've got people. What's our moon phase right now? New moon. So if you're a dark hunter, this is when you take your dip. Or what they call the dark of the moon. Usually Cap is out here. I guess not tonight. And there's nobody here today, I don't see. They'll be in the war room. She's working on it. Free stuff! Skull! Skull, skull, skull. Okay, this is the situation, and we're going to open up another mystery. Blade had mentioned earlier that he was busy with a different kind of hellhound. It's funny, because usually I see that in the interim here.
Blade? What is it?
Caught a scent around the Abbey that doesn't belong. It's faint, not enough for anyone else to notice, but it hit me again tonight. How's that dog of yours when it comes to tracking? You two up for a little hunt?
Oh, sure.
I'm sure Charlie could help. And I might be useful too.
After you.
Okay.
You sure that dog knows where she's going?
No, but I trust her instincts.
At least you're honest.
Charlie will be the first to let us know if she cannot find the way.
Ah, see, we got some
You
footprints.
two have a lot of conversations.
I can tell you never had a dog before, Blade.
Never got the chance as a kid. Too risky these days in my line of work.
Maybe you just need to find the right dog.
Haven't found a breed yet the vamps won't eat out of spite.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Dun dun dun! Looks like a Hydra hellhound.
That looked like...
Some kind of jacked up shadowhound. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we just found the bar guest. But it can't be.
The what?
The bar guest. Legendary demon dog of the old country. Kind of thing you'd hear stories about around the campfire.
A shadowhound could easily be mistaken for a spirit, but how would it have gotten here?
Good question, but we're not going to find the answer tonight. Let's head back before Caretaker locks the doors on us.
Is that before or after I
I'm no
grab this
expert,
key?
but that's not portal. Looks like magic's, but I don't know. Red?
Red portal? That sounds like chaos magic, right?
Damn, that thing is shifty. Looked like it knew we were coming, too.
Well, it was ready to leave. Is he still, like, hanging there, or is he with me? Yeah, he's already back at the Abbey, I'm gonna assume. Now would be a time to go grab some of those oyster mushrooms we have around. Huh. There we go. Would have liked a little more. Now that they've spoken about getting a place for Parker, I wonder if they actually have a little computer set up yet here. Not yet, but they will. That's the next thing to happen, is the second club of 3. Ah, here we go. The Allegory of the Transience of Life. Masterwork. So, I think I should cross that out of my little list. The Allegory of the Transience of Life. The first one on my list, too, because it's a letter A. Once we also take Deadpool on a mission for his story arc for DLC, we're gonna get some stuff for him too. It's gonna be this area is gonna be occupied, and while it looks frivolous to have this, by the way, is where many of us hang out on the other side of that rock for hangouts. While it seems very frivolous to have a food truck, the food truck and accessories allow us to do some really great things, like create an additional move by discarding. Instead of redrawing, you discard a card. You know what? Very convenient if you want to basically don't need a certain card, say from Stark, where you redrawing just changes and upgrades it. Instead, you can you can take it out and it becomes a move. So you could shove when you upgrade, you can shove a second time in one turn. When you have more than one move, you can still only shove an enemy one time. So that's sort of the rule of how these things work. But when you get the second of his research and add patio tables, you can take that move and that could be a second shove, which is very nice to have. So remember, for a single turn, you can only shove one time.
The mysteries deepen, Hunter.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, it's the end of the day, I'm going to call this a stream. We still had a lot we did. I mean, we threw a side mission in, so we could complete a task, and I think that was fair. But next time we're going to have to, I think we're going to do Deadpool's debut and make that official. Until next time, though, hope you enjoyed this run, and